It's hot. Hello, everyone. Hi, moms. I'm a little tardy because I was trying to get my toddler together, closing doors and everything. Because look, she could find me like a needle in a haystack. So, okay. So thanks for joining. Thanks for being here. Um, Thanks for watching the replay. And today is day 3 of my 7-day going live every day series. Just talking about digital marketing for moms and just, trying to, just help moms out who um, are possibly looking for extra income, who wants to learn about digital marketing, who wants to, just learn a high income skill. Um, and that's what I'm here for. My name is Danielle, and I'm a wife. I am a mom of 2. I'm a disciple of Christ, and I help moms make online income without overthinking. Okay. So if you're a mom, you came to the right place. If you know a mom, share this. Um, if you feel like they may need it. Um, so my live today is titled How I Started Digital Marketing with no niche, no plan, and no clue. Okay. Um, if you haven't heard my story, um, I started. What is this? Well, we in 2026. In 2023, I got married. In 2024, I had a baby, and then God told me to resign from my job. Been in my job for 17 years at a prestigious hospital. Um, I used to work in a laboratory, and he told me to quit my job to start a business of an idea that he gave me like over 10 years ago. And, um, I did my due diligence over the years, researching, I had my name, everything was basically, almost set for me to launch my service business of the idea that God gave me. And, I'm sorry, something happened on this TV. And, um, so yeah, I had everything set for to start my service business. I've been had the name, I had the logo, everything. God gave me all of that. You know what I'm saying? And just taking care of a newborn at the time. I was going through postpartum depression. Um, all of that. All of that on top of me resigning from my job. But I stepped out on faith. I didn't have any type of angst or anxiety or anything like that because I knew God had me. He always had me. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of people may have like a little bit of like, oh my gosh, like I just had a baby with my job and blah blah blah. But you know, if you knew all of the things that God brought me through, you'd shout for me. Okay, so I stepped um ran across this one digital marketing course late at night scrolling and looked into the digital marketing course, and I felt it was cool, but I felt like I needed something a little bit more in depth. So this was before actually I had resigned from my job. So I had put that on the back burner, wasn't really thinking about it because I'm, you know, life, a baby. I ain't have time to think about nothing. I was tired. I was sleep deprived. I breastfeeding on top of that. You know how it is. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, months later, I ran across this YouTuber. Her name is Sierra Jonay, and she started talking about her story in digital marketing, how it changed her life, how much money she made, and she fasted and prayed to God, asking her if this was the lane that he wanted her to take. And he said, yeah. That was one thing that really stuck out to me, because I love Jesus, I love the Lord, and I'm no stranger to fasting and praying. As a Christian, that has to be part of our lifestyle. And you have to seek God out for everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So continue to listen to her, and little later down the road, I bought into the program that changed her life. And from that program, she um made her own program from learning from that program that she initially started from. So, you know, when I got into it, actually both the programs, when I got into it, I'm like, okay, this is something different. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is really given everything you need. You know what I'm saying? Everything you need. I don't care how much research you're gonna do on YouTube, online, listening to your favorite content creators talking about digital marketing. Um, what I had what I had invested in was everything I needed and more, with support. You know what I'm saying? So as time went on, um, started to learn about, digital marketing and passive income and different types of things that and how you can make money online. And I was like, okay, so this is different. This is different. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, again, life and learning this digital marketing thing. And, through all of that, I was like, okay, what's the reason why God keep putting this in my path? Because he kept putting digital marketing in my path. And as I started to dive more into it, I was like, okay, this is going to help me out with my business that he wants me to start. And I'm like, okay. So, because like I said, when I started my service business, I had all the logistics together, but I didn't understand marketing. I didn't understand how to promote. I didn't understand how to really stand out, because I'm the type of person, I'm reserved, I'm laid back, observant, you know, um, but I know God was pulling me in a different direction. And and he was stretching me, because I'm not used to, public speaking and stand and being the face of something. But if you want to own a business, that's part of it, right? That's part of it. So as I started to learn more, and posting and different things like that, it started to click a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And I had my times where I'm like, okay, am I even made for this? Like, it was just a lot at the time. Um, so I launched my service business last year, 2025. And with the help of digital marketing, I did my flyer, posted it on social media and things like that. And I got so much love. I got so much love. Um, I had already got like two clients at the time. And, you know, it's just, it's looking up. You know what I'm saying? Um, So right now, it's like, okay, so I have basically two businesses. I have my digital marketing business and I have my service business. So this digital marketing has really helped me to be more confident, to learn how to be the face of my businesses, and um, and everything. You know what I'm saying? And when I started, I'm gonna back it up. When I started, you know, promoting Divinely Driven, um, my digital marketing business, I'm like, at the time I didn't know what my niche was going to be. I didn't have no plan. I didn't have nothing. All I knew was my service business, and going with that. But I'm like, okay, maybe I can just, use this too to help moms. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay. So I talked with my mentor, and you know, basically the program that I learned from is for moms, the Mompreneur Method, right? So I'm like, okay, I can apply this to my life. I'm a mompreneur, I'm a stay-at-home mom, I'm starting a business. What better way to talk to moms, you know, and I'm going through the same thing. I'm a mom. I'm starting two businesses. I've started two businesses. I'm a wife. I'm trying to juggle things. I'm trying, just to do everything in my, just live life while starting businesses and being a mom and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, so that's my niche. I'm promoting the moms. There you go. You know? So I'm like, okay. Um, and then it was kind of difficult to figure out, okay, yeah, I'm promoting to moms, but really, what am I promoting? How am I going to help them? You know, and okay, it was it was trial and error at first. It really was, because I'm like, okay, because I wanted to come from a real place. I don't want to just promote something just to make money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the end goal. But I wanted to help moms. I wanted to allow them to understand how they can start and where I started. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what's the number one thing that stops moms from starting a business or starting anything? Is overthinking, right? We um taking all the notes in the world, you know what I'm saying, making tabs, making notebooks, researching, got everything lined up, but we not starting, you know. So I'm like, okay, bam, that's my niche right there, because I was there, you know, planning and having all kind of notes. That's how I was with this service business. That's why it took me over 10 years to start, you know, and God had to snatch me up like, okay, it's time. Okay. I gave you I gave you this idea. What you doing? So yeah, I was like, okay, so that's the perfect niche right there, you know? And like I said, when you start, you may not know from jump, who you're marketing to. Um, you can market to moms too. You can market to moms, single moms or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I once was a single mom. I was a single mom for a while, so I understand that struggle. You know what I'm saying? God bless me now with a wonderful, loving husband. You know, um, and I know God, will bless you too one day. You know what I'm saying? We have our own path. Um, So, that can be a niche, promoting to single moms, or promoting to moms over 50 or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, this program that helped me is specifically for moms, but there is no age bracket for the age of your kids or the age of your mom. If you're a mom, you're a mom. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I'm learning from this program. I'm learning and applying at the same time, and I'm still doing it right now. You know, and I've made income in the digital marketing space, but what can't be taught and what can't be bought and what can't, um like the intangible thing of basically learning a new skill, um generally. But digital marketing, it has taught me so much, and it has gave me more confidence. You know what I'm saying? I would never have thought I would be on YouTube right now on live, you know what I'm saying, or making reels and posting them, and things like that. And I owe that, for one, I owe that to God, you know, um, and digital marketing. You know what I'm saying? And it's not hard. It's not hard. You know, you have to put the work in, and that's with anything. But once you do, it becomes easier. You know what I'm saying? Especially when the income start rolling in. You wake up, you know what I'm saying, to a check. You wake up to a ding on your phone. Somebody just bought a digital product. You know what I'm saying? So um I want to talk to you about the method that I am learning from. It's called the Mompreneur Method, and it is a all-in-one digital marketing course business, done for you digital marketing course business that has everything you need to start digital marketing. And on top of that, you can resell the course for 100%. Now, you probably heard from other people that it's a scam and this and that, but it's not. It's not. Once you invest in this program, which is $397, or you can start today for $99, with Klarna and Afterpay, you get a lifetime access to the course. There's no upcharges or anything like that. You get access to the creator. She is a six-figure digital marketer, and she know her stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have access to me, and when you do invest, you have a 30-minute call with me to start, with your strategy and your plan and things like that, just to get you going. You also have access to our live Q&A calls on Tuesday, where Sierra helps us with our strategy. She asks us how our business is going. She gives us advice. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. You don't get that in other courses. This course is in a league of its own. You know what I'm saying? Because I've seen other courses and I bought into other courses. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't no shade to them either, because there's some really, really good courses out there. Um, but with the Mompreneur Method, like I said, you get live Q&A on Tuesdays, and Sierra helps with our strategy. We pour into each other, as moms. This is a like-minded mom community where we offer each other advice. We celebrate each other's wins, um, and things like that. And then you also get live Sell It Saturdays masterclass, where Sierra teaches us how to resell the Mompreneur Method. And she brings us so much value. She's not a gatekeeper at all. You know what I'm saying? So you also get there's so much other stuff. Hold on, because I had it right here. My bad. Um, yes, that's what you get, along with so much more within it too. You know what I'm saying? Once you invest, and if you have any questions or anything, you can always comment and let me know where you're from too. I'm from New York. I'm in New York. I'm a New Yorker, upstate New York. Um, so yeah, let me show you the Mompreneur Method, okay? Because I don't want to um, take too much of your time. All right. So the Mompreneur Method, it is hosted on the school platform. This is your landing page right here. It's the community tab where Sierra gives updates and things like that. Um, we can post in here about, if we have any questions, if celebrate, your win, like you just started, or I got 500 views on my reels, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? We celebrate with you. You know what I'm saying? Because this is a journey. This is a journey. You know what I'm saying? And we are trying to win out here. You know what I'm saying? So she gives us updates, things like that. There are some testimonials. Let me show you some testimonials in here. Let me go down. Um, so this member right here, simplicity. First off, I want to say that I have a lot of courses, and this is the simplest and most broken down course that I have in my collection. It's not overcomplicated. It's just straight to the point, and I love that. There's no confusion here, and I'm happy to be a part of the Mompreneur Method. Um, this mom right here, she is one of the goats in the digital marketing space. She's made over like $800,000 in this space, and she know what she's talking about. You know what I'm saying? She knows what she's talking about. Um, just in the digital marketing space, and you know, and if she's stamping this, I'm not just saying it just to say it, but if she's stamping this, you know what I'm saying? That says a lot. This person right here said, "Hey, lady, so I've been in here for some time now. My first time posting in the group, and I can finally say today was the first day I finally stepped out of my comfort zone and did the first thing by um, by even creating a TikTok page, posting her first video. She's so excited because she was someone who barely even be on social media, but she's making an attempt. She started out faceless, and you can start faceless as well instead of face forward within this business." And she said, but the first step was just letting fear go and actually doing. So thanks to Sierra, because I know I still have so much more to do, but this is the first step. And she posted her TikTok handle, and we follow each other. You know what I'm saying? We like each other posts. We support each other on lives and stuff like that. So you're not alone at all. You're not alone at all within this program. And with myself as well. You can always shoot me, like a message, and I'll be happy to help in any way that I can. If I don't know, I'll find the answer for you. Okay. So that's just some of the testimonials there. Let's go to the classroom where all of the modules are. And this is a video based podcast style um learning experience. Okay, so you can be in your car and listening to it. You can be cooking, you can, if you exercising, you can listen to it. She's made it so simple for moms, especially busy moms, to learn and digest the information. And it's not like a stuffy type of way that the information is presented. You know what I'm saying? This is like this is like going to be a digital homegirl right here. You know what I'm saying? All of these modules, it starts off with your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Your mindset, it has to be the foundation to anything in your life. You know what I'm saying? It has to be positive. You have to say to yourself, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. This is what I'm gonna stick to. This is I'm a do what I have to do in order to be successful. Because especially in business, it's a roller coaster of a ride. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your bad days, you're gonna have your good days, you're gonna be wanting to shoot the dang on computer against the wall. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have your days, but your mindset is what's gonna keep you. And God, of course. So please implement God in your business. Implement God in everything, okay? Because you'll never fail. Never fail with him. You have digital marketing module, the foundation, your positioning, Mama's New Bestie, where there are a lot of chat GPT prompts. Let's go in here. A lot of chat GPT prompts that you can use for Instagram, for YouTube, TikTok, threads, prompts for strategy and business planning, product creation and sales. But I'm going to show you something that Sierra just launched not too long ago within the chat GPT, and it's called the Mama Bot, and it's a GPT that is specifically for the Mompreneur Method. Everything in this course is plugged into her. It's basically Sierra's mind, um her strategy, you know what I'm saying? Everything that she uses for herself and for the Mompreneur Method is in it. It's all about your prompts and what you tell it and ask it to do. Okay, and I'll show that to you in a minute. We have Sell It Mama, Market Mama, Brand It Mama. These three modules right here is going to set you up right. You know, learning sales psychology, that's one of the main things. If you can master this, you can sell anything, even if it's some crap. And I hope you won't sell no crap, but there's some people that do and they sell it. Um, we have marketing, if just learning how to market and learning how to brand yourself. You know what I'm saying? Learning how to stand out, whether it be colors, whether it be a personality, whether it be how you start your reels, your videos, something that stands out. You know what I'm saying? Because we all have something that God gave us that makes us unique. We have the setup shop mama, how to set up your platform to host your digital products on, how to launch, how to live stream, how to be a mentor, because we all are mentors. I don't care what stage you are in, we all are mentors. Weekly calls, from the weekly calls I was telling you about with Tuesdays and Saturdays. Um, she puts them in here, or she'll put them in the community tab, and we can access it like that. This module here, everything is content teaching you, you know, how you can set up your camera. You can set your camera up on a shoebox and set it up and record. You know what I'm saying? Different types of, um, things that you can do for content. Basically, your life. You know what I'm saying? That's why this program is made for moms, because you can use your everyday life for content and make a bag off of it. You know what I'm saying? How to protect your biz, how to edit and CapCut, how to be more productive as a mom and as a business owner, YouTube, Instagram, Canva, and how to create your own digital product. Now, you don't have to resell this course. You can use the information in here and just go off in different lanes. You know what I'm saying? This is just going to be a starting point. Okay. So, you can learn how to launch your own digital product. And I don't care what you say, everyone has a gift. God gave us all gifts. So think about your gift and see how you can market that gift. Make a guide, make a video or whatever. And once you in here, we're gonna help you with your strategy. Okay, so you're not alone. We gonna find something for you to sell. Okay, if it's not this course, it's something that you can sell. Okay, trust me. Um, have NPM podcast episodes in here, print on demand, how to create your own AI twin, and how to automate your business. And through time, she's going to be adding more modules. She's going to be adding more content within the modules. So this is not the end all be all. Okay. And if there's anything that you may feel that you need that will be helpful to you, just let Sierra know. You know what I'm saying? So that is the whole system that you'll be getting. Within all of these modules, it's like it's so many topics in here. You know what I'm saying? Um, like positioning, mama, like Sell It Mama, all of these topics in here. Okay, so this is the plethora of information, so you don't have any excuse at all. Okay, now if you are curious, I created a freebie guide, and it's called Busy Mom. It's for busy moms. Busy Mom 5-day beginner blueprint. And basically it gives you like a 5-day type of actionable step taken, things that you can do to start your digital marketing business. Okay, and if you're interested in that, it's in my description. um and I can show you what it looks like. And see, I made it in Canva, and you could do this too, girl. But if you don't have a freebie, there are 2 or 3 freebies that you can use within Mompreneur Method. So there's no excuse. You have everything that you need to start. Okay. You just have to um, just make certain things your own. Okay. But there's templates in here that you can use to recreate. Okay. So this is it right here. This is the cover. Busy Mom, the Digital Boss, your 5-day beginner blueprint for digital marketing to start without overwhelm. Okay. And if you want to go all in, that link, the Mompreneur Method link, is in the description as well. Excuse me. So let me take you to the Mama Bot and how she gonna help you, okay? And how you're not gonna have no excuse whatsoever to start. Because this gonna be your girl, this gonna be your assistant, this gonna be your everything, okay? All right. Let me see, because sometimes YouTube just be like, let me see. Nope. I don't know if I have to do this every time when I go to another screen. I don't know. I'll figure it out one day. Okay. All right. So Chat GPT right now. And this is my GPT. Once you get into Mompreneur Method, you'll have access to it, and then it'll just automatically go to your Chat GPT account once you open it up. So the prompt, I already put it in here for you. Mama Bot, tell me exactly what to film today for reels or stories using my real life as a mom. I don't want to overthink it. Okay. Just hit the enter. Okay. So she telling you now, mama, stressing ain't paid nobody, and overthinking is not your assignment today. Okay. But before I tell you what to film, let's lock in your foundation first. She's asking you, have you completed the Start Here Mama module? So she's giving you direction, you know what I'm saying, on what to go to first. Are you face forward or faceless? Again, you can be face forward. I'm face forward. Okay. Or you can be faceless. There's ways to be faceless. Okay. You can be on live, turn your screen to, um, like say you have a tablet or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you want to show your audience the modules. Turn your camera to your tablet and just talk. You know what I'm saying? That's being faceless. Um, there are different types of content that you can find in Canva. Different kind of content that you can purchase. You could be a whole white woman and you black. You know what I'm saying? Nobody knows because you faceless. Okay, so there's ways to be faceless. Okay, and if you're interested, I do have um, a mini course that can get you started with digital marketing. Period. And I'll let you know that after I get done with this. Okay. So she's asking, are you using Beacon, Stand Store as your storefront? So basically she's just telling you to start there. Okay. So if any of those aren't set, I'm going to stop you right here and say, I got you, but you don't want to build on shaky ground. So she wants you to start there first. But she said, if you got that unlocked, drop your answers and I'll give you exact ideas based on your real life today. No fluff, no perfection. So say you already went through that already. Okay. So say I've went through those modules. I'm on Instagram, just answering some of the questions she's asking, and I'm on Stand Store. Enter. Okay, so she said, yes, ma. You see how she be talking to you? See, it's your digital homegirl. Yes, mama. Okay, now we talking. You did the foundational work. Now let's get into execution with ease. So, face forward or voice over. Real. Your title. What I used to do versus what I do now. Telling you a scene, show a busy. This is what you're going to film. Show a busy or messy moment from your day. Kids yelling, laundry pile, kitchen chaos. Keep it raw and real. Your text on the screen is going to be what I used to do when I felt stuck financially. Got to give you another scene. Um, Cut to you working on from your phone at the table, couch, in the car waiting for pickup. Don't glam it. Your text on screen. What I do now to build income with my kids around, and then your call to action. DM me video if you want to see exactly how I got started. Boom, that's your reel right there. You know what I'm saying? Um, and if you want to do a like this will be a story. You know what I'm saying? You can do different slides for your story, and then she gives you a caption, basically like a description within your video or your reel. And you could customize this. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do it verbatim, and I encourage you not to, but um you can use this, switch it up to your, you know what I'm saying, your brand voice, because the more and more you talk to it, she's going to pick up on your style and how you are. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, there's an idea right there. And the more you feed it, the more she's going to give you you know what you're asking for. Okay, so there you go, mama bot right there. You know what I'm saying? There's no excuse. There's no excuse whatsoever, ma. There is no excuse. Okay, so I want to take you to, okay, so this is my stand store. Okay, this is where you can find the business print. If you go into it right here, it just tells you everything what it's about, and you just put your name and your email, and it'll be directly to your email. Okay, and Mompreneur Method right here, and also with the Mompreneur Method, and that's what I forgot. I apologize. What you'll get with it, you'll also get my Busy Mom Starter Kit, and it's a plethora. It's a Google Doc, basically, just giving you a good starting point. All the things that you're going to need as far as your platforms, um, just different types of things. It's going to set you up right. Trust me, it's going to set you up right where you don't have no confusion. Okay, so you'll get that my starter kit with that, and it just tells you everything what is in the Mompreneur Method. Okay, and my starter kit. Okay, um, my starter kit. You get content creation tools. You get the begin post and schedule, brand direction starter, done setup, um, and weekly success checklist. Okay. Okay. All right. And then what I said earlier, um, if this is out of your budget right now, you know what I'm saying, you can always start. I have a mini course, all digital marketing. It's the ultimate CEO digital marketing method mini course, and it comes with everything you need. It comes with everything you need um, to really get you going. You know what I'm saying? Um, and also you can resell this as well. You know what I'm saying? So this is, you have PLR rights included, which is private label rights, and you just have to rebrand it, put a different name to it. You know what I'm saying? Put your little touch to it, and you can resell it. For however you want to sell it. And inside you get my starter digital tool checklist. You get my Instagram accelerator growth video guide. You get the faceless starter system. Um, you get a whole guide on how to set up your stand store quickly. You get my faceless creators real manual, and you get my social media success vault. So all of this in here, plus um, PLR rights. Okay, it's a lot you get in here, only for $37. Okay, so if you can't afford 397, that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully one day you'll be able to, because It's worth more than that. It's worth triple that. I'm telling you that now. All of the support that you get with it, you're not alone. You're not um on the fence wondering what I do next. I feel so defeated, all of that. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have some emotions like that, but you have support too. You know what I'm saying? So you have that option there. I hope y'all saw it. I hope y'all saw it. But yeah, that is what I wanted to show you today. Okay. I'm gonna stop my screen from sharing. Okay, that's what I wanted to show you today. So you don't have no excuse. There's no excuse. If you want to change your situation, you got to step out on faith. You got to be bold. You got to take it by the reins and you know just do it. Go to God, pray to Him, ask Him what you should do. You know, even if you don't invest with me, I pray that you know you put in your mind that there's something, whatever situation you're in, if you're not happy with your situation, you have to say to yourself, there's something better out there for me. You know what I'm saying? We all here for the next person, and that's how I live my life. And I want to help as many moms as I can because I get it. I've been in different situations as a mom, you know, and it's not easy. But God built us for for this, you know. Um, so if you have any questions, you can comment under this video. Um, all of my links are in my. Um, there's some links in this description, but like the link to my store and everything will be on my YouTube page. Or you can go to Facebook. Like if you don't want to comment here, you don't want nobody to see. I get it. You can go. I have a Facebook page and I have an Instagram page, and it's at Divinely Driven, DVINELY Divinely Driven, and you can DM me there. Um, ask any type of question. No question is dumb or anything like that. Don't think that. You know what I'm saying? I will help you as much as I can, get you started, um, and go from there. Okay. So you got this. You got this, mama. You got this. You got this. So this is my day 3. I'm showing up, baby. I'm showing up. I'm showing up. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? I'm holding myself accountable. It feels good too. It feels good. It feels good. I'm proud of me. Hmm. I'm proud. And you could be proud too. Just step out on faith. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting my reps in. You know, if y'all go back to my first live, but it was a start. I thank God for it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to start somewhere. Before you was a mom, you ain't had nothing. You ain't had no clue what to do. I got a whole human that I got to keep alive. God help me. It's the same thing. You birthed the baby, like let's birth the business, baby. You know. So there's no excuse, man. We are multitaskers. We are managers. We are CEOs. Okay, already. For real. For real. For real. We are. You know. So if you don't think you can do this, then you just don't want to do it. Okay. So just start, mama. You have support. You have support. You have me. You know what I'm saying? Once you inside of the course, you're gonna have Sierra, you're gonna have the moms there, and we pour into each other, we help each other. You know what I'm saying? I was just talking to one of the moms last night. I was on her live and just engaging with her, talking with her. We give each other tips, things that we don't know. um you know we'll answer it. Tips and things that they've tried that helped or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your strategy too. you know um so yeah, I will see you tomorrow, mama, for day 4. Okay. I'm gonna go because I know my toddler downstairs probably driving my mama crazy. But I don't hear her though. She a grandma girl too. Um, and I'm in her room. So yeah. So if you enjoyed this live, I appreciate you stopping in because you could be anywhere else, but you was here, and I appreciate that. I really do. Um, so I mean, if you want to, um, continue with me on this journey for some more motivation and some Jesus, however God lead me, subscribe. I appreciate it. If you do, I appreciate it. If you don't, you know, um, and um, appreciate it. I really do. So I'm just gonna say this, read your Bible, read your Bible, because the way the world is going, I tell you one thing: if you don't read your Bible, 100% you're gonna be deceived. 100%, 100%. Don't be that person hearing a scripture for somebody else's mouth and running with it. Don't be that. Don't allow a person to put something in your mouth. You have to read the word for yourself to get an understanding, to develop a relationship with God, because his word is him. You know what I'm saying? The scripture, the word is bullets to the enemy. Get them scriptures up in your heart, in your mind. Meditate on it. Okay? Because when life get lifing and life gets shaky, God will always stir up scriptures in your mind. And that's how you defeat the enemy. Okay? As the enemy comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's all he do. And the people that he's using out here, these people think that they winning and nothing can touch them. Okay. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because the devil is just using people as pawns. Devil don't care about. Devil don't care. He don't care. He don't. God does. We are his children. But there's a standard on how we're supposed to live. Okay? So read your word. Read it, please. Read it. If you don't get nothing else from this video, read your word. Study. Meditate. Get a relationship with God. Because you're going to need him. Trust me. What God is about to do in this world, what he's doing now, but this ain't going to be nothing compared to what he's about to do. Get a relationship with God. Get a relationship with God. Please. Because he is the way. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Without him, we are nothing out here. I don't care what nobody told you. I don't care if people talking about the monks, in doing peace marches. That's not peace. Mm-mm. Read your word. Because Jesus said he didn't come to bring peace, but to bring a sword, to separate the wheat from the tares. It's violent out here trying to win souls for the kingdom. It's violent out here. But what does it say? What's that scripture? The kingdom suffers violence, and the violent take it by force. Um, I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, get a relationship with God. Get a relationship with him. Okay? I'm telling you, that's the best decision that I've ever made in my life. Okay? He loves you. God loves you no matter what. He loves you no matter what, no matter where you are in life right now. You could be the sinner of all sinners. Read the Bible. People was jacked up in that Bible, but God still used them. God still loved them. So you're not too far off for God to save you, to be saved. You're not too far off. Okay? So I'm gonna leave you with that. Read your Bible, talk to God, and allow God to talk to you. And I promise you, your life will never be the same. All right. So I'll see y'all tomorrow, okay? I'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all. Okay? Take care. God bless.